It's morning already? Well, you know what they say. Another day, another copyright issue. Hello everyone, this is Crowbar Animation, and today we are going to be unboxing yet another toy from my Jurassic World Dominion toy haul, so let's get started. So here it is, the Skorpiovenator, and this name sounds very similar to the Scorpius Rex. But anyway, let's look at the box. So all the roar strikers are gonna have the same box preset. It's gonna have the truck in the background, the helicopter in the background, the big T-Rex in the front, the Jurassic World Dominion logo. It's gonna give the name and tell you what type of, for instance, it says roar strikers, so it'll kind of tell you like what set it's from. And also, if you look to the bottom left of the helicopter light, you'll see that it shows kind of like the mechanics or the actions of the dinosaur. Now, the sides of the box are going to be exactly the same for the roar strikers. For instance, all roar strikers are going to have the Jurassic World Dominion symbol without the name. And then on the left side of the box, it's going to have the Jurassic World Dominion symbol with the name. And it's also going to have the Pyroraptor on the left side. The back of the box shows the actions of the dinosaur, and it also shows other roar strikers that you can get and how to pull up the code for the Jurassic World Facts app. Now we've seen the box, let's look at this toy outside the box. So as you look at this toy, you can see that there are weird spikes kind of running down the dinosaur's back and left and right sides. Well, I'm not actually sure if these are feathers or if these are just plain old spikes. But I'm sure the movie will reveal as long as this dinosaur is actually in the movie, which I hear the movie's very long, so I'm sure there'll be some space for it. And, but I guess that just kind of shows you how much detail the people at Mattel are putting into these amazing toys. But as you look at the head, it kind of looks familiar. Like, it almost looks like the Carnotaurus we recently saw in the leaked scene where Owen has to kind of like fight off an Allosaurus and a Carnotaurus. And it even looks like a Carnotaurus without horns. So it might be kind of like a repaint of the Carnotaurus head, it might not. But there are a few details that the Carnotaurus's head did not have, such as the spikes kind of going down the top of its head, plus the Carnotaurus heads would have horns on its sides. But I really like the molding of the head and the body. Okay, there's a few things I have to say for the painting. First, I love the dark blue and the white and the orange mixed all together on the head. I think that's a really well done kind of like mix of colors. But the only bad thing I have to say is that the blue kind of ends on the dinosaur's spine, plus the white isn't seen very much, and then the rest of it's just plain orange. And not that that's bad, but I mean, it's not bad, but I wish they could have done a little more detail on the other half of the dinosaur's body, like as much detail as they did with the head. And I know that this isn't like some Amber collection where they put so much detail into it, but still, it would be nice to see a little more detail. Also, for the dinosaur's hands and feet, they didn't paint the nails any different color than the orange they were using. I mean, are they gonna have to send this dinosaur to a nail spa? But jokes aside, it would have given a little more detail and color to the other half of the dinosaur if they had painted the nails black. And this is what it looks like on the other side. And it doesn't look very different, but now that we've gotten through paint and texture, let's talk about the dinosaur's mechanics and features.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
So the weird thing about the Roar Strikers is that there's no button you have to press to start the action feature. There's just a part of their body that you have to press, and it's not like a button, but if you press on it, it will cause the action feature. By the way, it's the same way for all the other Roar Strikers, such as the Triceratops, Ankylosaurus, and Rajasaurus. So this is where you press to cause the action feature, and when you press it, it does a chomp sort of mechanic, and it makes noise. And I believe there are 3 sounds that can play when you press the action feature. The toy's arms can also move in different ways. Also, this dinosaur can stand up in multiple positions like this. Also, this is the place where you can pull up the code that will allow you to put the dinosaur in the Jurassic World Facts app. Anyway, that's all the features for the Skorpiovenator. Now, in my feedback, there's only two main problems with this toy. First of all, the second half of the toy doesn't seem to have much detail in paint. And also, the second problem is I just wish they would have the buttons. I mean, I know it looks more realistic without the buttons, but what if some kid had thrown the box away before he'd looked to see where he had to press to actually start or do the action feature? But other than that, it's a great toy overall, and that's all for now. Thank you guys for watching this video, and again, happy Easter.